My name is Molly Monahan, and my mom and I own and operate Saleigh Mountain Company in Herman, Missouri.
I started Saleigh Mountain Company when I was back in 1973, actually, when I was 17 years old.
Mom had horses growing up, so she took care of their leather stuff. I grew up around my parents' shoe shop. The smell of leather, the smell of Kiwi shoe polish, those are the foundations kind of my love of this business.
We love leather because it's beautiful, it's lasting, it smells good, it feels good.
Some of the things you can find when you come in our store are shoe repair, obviously. My mom's handmade leather bags, belts, wallets. We also sell American-made Thorogood boots, darn tough socks. I make some jewelry when I'm not fixing shoes, so I've got some leather jewelry and beaded jewelry. We try to have American-made and locally made goods. People bring me their favorite shoes. They bring me something that they can't find anymore that, oh, I've worn this out. It's not even an expensive shoe, but I love it. It's got a hole in it. Can you fix this? Sure, I'll do what I can. Or, you know, a really expensive pair of leather shoes, they wore their heels out. I can take care of that. Mostly it's people's favorite shoe. That means a lot. And I've had, Mom and I both, we've had people bring things in that they weren't their best pair of shoes because they were like, oh, let's see if this girl can fix them. And then after I fixed them, he's like, oh, I'll bring her my good ones now. So there have been people testing us for sure, but it's good to be able to prove yourself a little bit.
We have a pair of my dad's boots hanging on the wall back there in Molly's work area, actually on the wall between our work areas. And my dad was in a bad accident, and one of his legs was 3/4 of an inch shorter than the other one. And he always had terrible back and shoulder pain. And when we started doing shoe repair, I built that boot up for him, and it magically went away. So those boots are there to remind us everybody's got a story, and a good foundation is really important.
It's a great feeling. It's great to be able to keep somebody wearing their favorite pair of shoes or their dad's shoes, or, you know, help an older person be able to be comfortable in the shoes, the only pair of shoes that they can wear because they have a leg brace. We do orthopedic lifts on people's shoes where, you know, they've had a surgery, so their legs are different lengths. It's great helping people be able to walk better, you know, just through their daily life.
You know, I guess I never realized when I started doing it that it would end up being a lifetime work. I just never, I mean, I know that I love leather. I've always loved it. I've always loved it, loved the smell and everything about it, but I just never realized, I guess, that at 68 I would still be doing it. It's kind of cool.
My dad has fixed things for people, you know, years ago, and then that same customer comes in to me to have the same item worked on. It's like, wow, Dad worked on this back in the 80s, or wow, Mom made that back when I was a kid, and that's pretty cool.
People come here every day and they open the door and you can see their face light up. And they just say, oh, that smell. And I say, yep, at Saleigh Mountain, smells are free.